Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So, today I was thinking of, okay, what video should I do today? And I came up with one that I've thought about before, which is kind of behind the scenes / reality of filming. Because unless you have filmed with me or watched the process when I was actually filming, you probably don't know, well, you don't know the process that I take for filming. So in this video I'm going to kind of go over a couple things that we do in filming and some stuff that can happen and just kind of go over how it goes sometimes. So one thing that happens in filming and just in general in Star Stable sometimes is lagging. We all love it. It's amazing, isn't it? It's just, it has a special place in our hearts. No, it doesn't. But so sometimes when we're filming, some of the characters, they may lag, and then even though if someone lags, it can actually still be fixed and I can still use that scene. For instance, in my music video Burn the House Down, there was someone who kept lagging in that, but I thought the lagging actually kind of helped the music video because it kind of went with the beat and it was kind of interesting, so I could still use that. So even if someone lags, it doesn't mean I can't use the scene. Another thing that happens very often in filming is when people get in the way. Like, people that are not in filming will just randomly get in the scene, and it's not their fault, they don't know we're filming, but they'll just randomly get in the scene. It's like, oh my goodness. And the thing is, what's super annoying is if we get a scene like perfect one time and someone is in the shot, it's like, well, great, now I can't use it because that person was in the shot and we just got it perfect, but I can't use it because they were in the way. So that's another thing that happens with filming, and it's really annoying. And when I'm filming, I will oftentimes put a couple people on ignore if they're in the way, and then afterwards, after we're done filming, then I'll just take them off ignore. And another thing that happens in filming, or that we have to work with, is timing. So sometimes I'll film with people and their timing is literally spot on, and a lot of times that's because they're focused. They're very focused on what we're doing. They're focused on my directing that I'm giving them, and they're just really focused, and that is super helpful when filming. So sometimes I'll have people that they just get it right off the bat on like first try or second try. It goes perfect, and it's amazing when that happens. And sometimes I get people that, you know, they might not get the timing, and that doesn't mean they're bad at filming or anything. Sometimes you just can't get the filming. Sometimes you can't get the timing right, or sometimes someone else may be lagging like a second slower than someone else, and that can cause issues. Or if you're doing a scene where it's like trotting, then someone else's horse could be faster than someone else's. There's just a whole lot of different things that go on with timing. But when filming, we just try to take a scene over and over again until we get it right. Sometimes we don't get the scenes right, and I'll just, after we try so many times, if I'm like, I do not feel like we're gonna get this because maybe it's a complicating move, then I'm like, nope, alright, next scene, we'll find something else to put in there. So you sometimes I have to improvise with filming, and if something doesn't work out, then I'll be like, okay, let's try another thing, or let's try this way instead. So there's a lot of different things. But yeah, those are 4 things that happen when filming. Oh, actually, one more thing that happens in filming is, okay, so this part I just want to share right quick. I don't have any clips of this, but sometimes when I'm filming, every time I film, typically I will post an ad in Global. And when you post an ad in Global, I don't know what people I'm going to get. I could know them, I could not know them, they could know me, I don't know. And occasionally, when I post an ad in Global and then they'll help out filming, I don't know if that person is going to be, you know, a really nice person, or if they're going to be a drama, or if they're mean, or if they're just generally a kind person, or maybe they get confused easy. But there's so many different scenarios. So sometimes when filming, I've actually had that happen a few times where I would film with someone and they would start causing issues with another player or drama, and it would just be them starting no one else said anything. They're just starting it because they want to cause issues. It's like, why? And sometimes if someone does start some drama or start fighting with another player for no reason, then I'll be like, okay, you need to stop. I'll be like, basically this is how it goes. I'll be like, okay, you need to please respect everyone here. Let's not cause any issues. If you don't like that player, you can put them on ignore. That's perfectly fine. That's what it's there for. You can put them on ignore, or if you have an issue, you know, let's go in like a group chat or something. Be like, okay, what's the problem? Basically try to assess the situation and see if I can prevent it, and be like, okay, let's not do this anymore. And typically I'll give people 3 chances. I'll be like, alright, first chance, you know, first and second chance is kind of like, alright, chill, quit causing drama. But if they do it a 3rd time, then I'm like, I will literally kick people out of filming. I'm like, okay, you can go now. Like, in the nicest way possible, but I'm like, you can leave. I haven't had that happen in a while. It was like months ago when I had that one happen, or the last one happen, and I had to tell the person, I'm like, look, you're causing issues, I'm gonna need you to leave. And they were like, no, but they did leave. So yeah, those are some things that happen behind the scenes of filming. It's not always, you know, we don't always get the stuff right on the first try, and sometimes there might be issues, but you know, it works out. A lot of times it works out in the end, and there's a lot of scenes that I can use. Even if there's just the smallest bit in a scene, if there's the smallest bit in a recording that I think I can use, it will go into the filming process. So I try to basically scrape up every bit of stuff that I think I can use. I'm like, if I see the smallest bit of potential in a piece of footage, it's going in to the editing process, and a lot of times it'll make it in there and make it into the final video. So yeah, those are just some little fun things that happen in filming, and kind of the reality of it. Well, some of the reality of it and the behind the scenes. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!